Do you love your dog and want to make sure he's always safe and well when you're not around? If so, this video is for you. You may not realize it, but leaving your pet alone at home can be a great challenge for him. Many people make mistakes without even realizing it, and these small slips can lead to unwanted behaviors, stress, and even accidents. Did you know that certain simple habits can turn a mere outing into a nightmare for your furry friend? In today's video, we're going to reveal the 7 things you should never do when you leave your dog alone. Are you doing something that puts your dog's well-being at risk? We will teach you the best care and tips to ensure that he feels comfortable, safe, and even a little happier in your absence. Stay until the end and find out how you can improve your pet's routine and create a calmer environment for him while you are away from home. Let's go! Leave doors or windows open. Leaving doors or windows open may seem like a harmless attitude, but this practice can have serious consequences for you and your dog. Imagine the scenario. You leave the house believing that your furry friend is safe and comfortable, but an open door or window can turn the environment into a potential danger field. Let's start with a common situation. Your dog sees something interesting outside. It could be a cat, a bird, or even the neighbor walking his pet. Curiosity is natural in animals, and the temptation to explore can be irresistible. With a door or window open, the dog can easily escape and find itself in dangerous situations, such as car traffic. Another point to consider is the environmental hazards. During the summer, an open window may seem like the best way to ventilate your home, but remember that insects, such as bees and wasps, can come in and sting your dog. Not to mention the toxic plants that may be accessible in the neighbor's garden. During the winter, an open door or window can result in extreme temperatures indoors, leading to discomfort or even health problems for your puppy, such as colds. To ensure your puppy's safety and well-being, it is essential to create a controlled environment. Use protective screens to allow ventilation without compromising safety. Forget about harmful foods. Forgetting food within reach of your dog may seem like a small slip, but the consequences can be serious. Imagine if you leave the house in a hurry, not realizing that you left a piece of chocolate on the coffee table or a bag of potato chips in the kitchen. For humans, this may not seem like a big deal, but for dogs, many of these foods are true poisons. Chocolate, for example, is extremely toxic to dogs. It contains theobromine and caffeine, substances that they cannot metabolize properly. Ingesting chocolate can cause vomiting, diarrhea, increased heart rate, tremors, seizures, and in extreme cases can be fatal. Another common food that can cause problems is onions. Both raw and cooked, onions contain compounds that can lead to the destruction of dogs' red blood cells, resulting in anemia. Garlic also belongs to the same family and can have similar effects. Grapes and raisins are seemingly harmless fruits, but they can cause acute kidney failure in dogs. Symptoms can include vomiting, diarrhea, lethargy, and even kidney failure, putting your pet's life at risk. To avoid these risks, it is essential to keep food out of the reach of dogs and be sure to store all food in cabinets or refrigerator. Leave small objects lying around. Leaving small objects scattered around the house may seem harmless, but for a curious dog, it can turn into a serious health risk. Maybe you have children at home and inevitably, toy pieces end up on the floor. These objects, when within reach of a dog, can cause serious problems. Dogs explore the world with their mouths, and small objects can easily be swallowed, resulting in choking or intestinal obstructions. Swallowing a small object can cause blockages in the gastrointestinal tract, which often requires surgical intervention. In addition to being an extremely painful situation for the dog, it is a stressful and expensive experience for the owner. Another risk is that these objects can puncture the dog's internal tissues. A pin or needle, for example, can puncture the esophagus, stomach, or intestines, causing severe infections and other complications that require immediate medical attention. To avoid these dangers, it is essential to create a safe environment for your dog by storing small objects out of reach of your furry friend. Leaving cleaning products in plain sight. Leaving cleaning products in plain sight is a serious risk to the safety of our beloved dogs. Products such as detergents, disinfectants, bleaches, and other household chemicals contain substances that are highly toxic. Your dog, curious by nature, may smell, lick, or even knock over these products, exposing himself to serious danger. First, many cleaning products contain ingredients such as ammonia, chlorine, and phenol, which can cause chemical burns to the dog's skin, eyes, and mouth. Ingestion of these products can lead to severe symptoms such as vomiting, diarrhea, excessive salivation, and breathing difficulties. In extreme cases, it can result in organ failure and even death. In addition to immediate health problems, continued exposure to cleaning products can cause long-term effects. The chemicals can irritate the airways, leading to chronic problems like bronchitis or asthma. This is especially concerning indoors, where ventilation is limited and fumes can build up. To ensure your puppy's safety, here are some practical tips. An alternative is to opt for pet-friendly cleaning products. There are options on the market that are safe for pets and just as effective at cleaning. Not providing fresh water. Hydration is essential for all living things, and dogs are no exception. Staying home without access to fresh water can lead to dehydration, which is a dangerous and potentially fatal state. First, water is vital for all bodily functions. It helps in digestion, nutrient absorption, body temperature regulation, and elimination of toxins. Without enough water, the dog can quickly suffer from dehydration, leading to symptoms such as lethargy, lack of appetite, dry mouth, sunken eyes, and dark urine. In severe cases, dehydration can cause organ failure and even death. Lack of fresh water can also cause behavioral problems. A dehydrated dog can become irritable, anxious, and stressed. He may start to seek out alternative sources of water, such as toilets, puddles, or even stagnant water in dirty containers, which can expose him to pathogens and other hazards. It's essential to ensure that your puppy has constant access to fresh, clean water. This not only helps prevent dehydration, but also promotes healthy skin and coat, improves digestion, and maintains proper kidney function. On hot days or after intense physical activity, the need for water increases even more, so be aware of these moments. A tip is to place water containers in different areas of the house, especially in places where the dog spends more time. Leave the trash can open. Forgetting to close the garbage may seem like a small detail, but this practice can have serious consequences for your dog's health and safety. Imagine the scenario. You go out to work and when you return, you find garbage scattered around the house, with food scraps, packaging, and various objects that your dog managed to reach and scatter. This can not only cause a tremendous mess, but also pose a health risk to your pet. Household waste can contain spoiled or contaminated food, which can cause food poisoning. Dogs that ingest food scraps from the garbage can show symptoms such as vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and, in more serious cases, severe intoxication. Bone debris, for example, can fragment and cause perforations or obstructions in the gastrointestinal tract. Another risk is that the dog can injure itself by rummaging through the garbage. Sharp objects, such as pieces of glass or metal, can cause cuts and serious injuries. Even packaging can be dangerous. Plastic bags, for example, can cause choking if the dog tries to chew or swallow them. Leaving electrical wires exposed. Leaving electrical wires exposed can be a serious risk to your dog's safety and the safety of your home. Imagine if your dog, curious by nature, decides to investigate that tangle of wires under the table. What may seem like a harmless exploit can quickly turn into a disaster. Exposed electrical wires are an invitation for the dog to chew on them. Dogs, especially puppies, tend to chew on everything they come across. When it comes to electrical wires, this can result in electric shocks. Depending on the intensity of the current, an electric shock can cause anything from a mild tingling sensation to severe burns, damage to internal organs, and in extreme cases, it can be fatal. In addition to the immediate danger of shocks, chewing electrical wires can cause a short circuit, leading to house fires. This puts not only your dog's life at risk, but also the safety of all the residents of the house. If you like these tips and want to ensure that your dog has a healthy and happy life, don't forget to leave that like and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with your friends who are also dog owners, so everyone can avoid these common mistakes we talked about today. Remember that small changes in everyday life can make a big difference in your dog's quality of life. And if you have more questions or want to know more about how to take care of your pet, leave a comment below. We love hearing your stories and answering your questions. Taking good care of your dog is an act of love. So, let's go on this journey together to ensure a happier and healthier life for our faithful companions. See you later.